Hello guys, so I am continuing my McFly album journey today with Motion in the Ocean. I'm loving the aquatic aesthetic I'm seeing, as well as the album title. I'm intrigued and very excited as always. In fact, I'm apparently so excited for this era overall that I almost forgot to listen to the album and skipped straight to the tour. I literally downloaded the tour clips. I had them ready to go, and I was like, wait a second, Bryson, you haven't listened to the album yet. Whoops. But here we are. If you'd like to see the full-length version of this video, you can do so on my Patreon, which is linked in the description. Alright, we are the young.
We are the generation, can't keep us underground. Is it my imagination? Or do you feel good? Oh, do you feel good?
I do feel good today, shockingly.
What a day, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. Baby, we will never die. 'Cause we're the young, we're alright. Alright. Hey!
Giving me a solo on the first track. What more could I ask for? Okay, that could very well be my favorite McFly album opener yet. I'll need more time with it, but we are off to an extremely strong start. Overall, I loved how uplifting that song was. But I have to give a special shout out to Harry because the drums on that track were out of this world. And you know, I will never not credit them for their ability to write these super uplifting and positive songs that aren't cheesy. It's a very underrated skill, as I've said many times before. Alright, next up, Stargirl, which I'm sure I've seen them perform a few times. It's just not coming to me at the moment what the song sounds like.
Hey, I'm looking up at my star girl. I guess I'm stuck in this mad world.
I'm remembering.
Things that I wanna say, but you're a million miles away. Serving the sun as it starts to rise. Whoa, your gravity's making.
Ooh, let's not surf on the sun. That's hot, not in the good way.
Fly away, watch the night turn into day, dance on the Milky Way, melt me with your eyes, my star girl.
This is feeling a little psychedelic. That song is the epitome of catchiness. As you saw, I remembered the song within seconds of the first verse coming in, but I definitely would have gotten it once the chorus came in, because that is a very unforgettable chorus. And I do credit those heavenly background vocals for making the chorus so darn unforgettable. You can't not sing along to it. Alright, next up, Please Please.
Place, place, Lindsay, place.
Low-end?
Set the scene. I think
Who's Lindsay?
your eyes are green. You come from above now. Must be a dreamer. I wanna get with you. Place, place, Lindsay, place.
Okay, unless you guys tell me that Lindsay is actually a person, I am going to forever associate Lindsay Lohan with the song.
You're taking me higher. Come on with me now. Oh, you got me thinking of England. I wanna get with you. Yeah, you know I do. Place, place, Lindsay.
We're only 3 tracks in, but I'm feeling like they're pushing their vocals a lot more so far. You know, at this point, I'm thinking one of the guys hooked up with Lindsay Lohan and they had some fun Motion in the Ocean time. Then she broke his heart, and they made the album as a response. That's the rumor I am spreading. That is the narrative I am going with. Even though I know that's not the truth, it's way too hilarious to not run with, so I'm sticking to that story. Please, please, another very strong chorus, first of all. And they gave me another key change. I am going to need as many McFly key changes as humanly possible. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up. And actually, the pacing of that song reminded me a bit of Five Colors. So that's fun. All right, sorry's not good enough.
I won't stop believing that this is the end. There must be another way. 'Cause I couldn't handle the thought of you going away. Oh, yeah. Sorry's not good enough. Why are we breaking up? I'm a believer, and that's what gets you through.
I love that melody so much.
This is the end. We're in the thick of it. Where will this ever end? Whoa, sorry's not good enough. Why are we breaking up? 'Cause I didn't treat you up, so please don't go changing.
Okay, listen, I haven't had a lot of time to process the lyrics, but that sounded like a very recoverable situation to me. I think a little therapy will do them wonders, and they'll be back to Motion in the Ocean time in no time. I can't believe I just said that. Love the song. The entire song is fabulous, but my absolute favorite parts have to be the verses. That melody they sing at the beginning of the verses just warms my heart, even though the song is very heartbreaking. I cannot get enough of their vocals on that track, and I need more. Next up, Bubble Wrap. I'm noticing a lot more piano on this album as well, which I love.
I don't know if there's life on Mars.
I'm pretty sure there is. Underground.
The people that you love and those who care for you. And I want nothing to do with the things you're going through. Was I just another ghost that's been in your bed? 'Cause this is the last time.
Okay, listen, if someone's been sleeping with ghosts, they have a lot more problems than what's being described in this song.
I'm a broken man who's finally realized we're standing in new light. Whoa, don't get all emotional, baby. You can never talk to me. You're unable to communicate.
Alright guys, I see what you did there. You're trying to make this top 3 thing very difficult for me. But that's okay. I'm a trooper. I like a challenge. I can take it. I am just going to go ahead and bubble wrap the song Bubble Wrap, because that's simply a contender for being my favorite song on the album. I try to go into everything I listen to with no expectations or preconceived ideas, but I truly did not expect to lose my mind over a song called Bubble Wrap. It's just not something you see coming. I mean, obviously they served vocals throughout the song, and the instrumentation was just gorgeous. So lush as well. And I love that it was a 4+ minute track, because that allowed them to let the song breathe as well as play with dynamics. And I think playing with dynamics in a ballad is so important, because when done correctly, it can really help drive the emotion. All right, next up, Transylvania. I think I watched the music video for Transylvania. I'm gonna check.
2 hours later.
Okay, yes I did.
Leaves a note and starts to choke and feel the lump that's in her throat. It's raining and she leaves her coat in silence.
We're sorry, but we disagree.
Ugly is the world we're on. If I'm right, then prove me wrong. I'm stunned to find a place we belong. Who is your lover? I couldn't tell.
Gosh, I love Dougie's voice on this song.
Who is your lover? People marching to the drums. Everybody's having fun to the sound of love. Ugly is the world we're on. If I'm right, then prove me wrong. I'm stunned to find a place we belong. Who is your lover? I couldn't tell. People marching to the drums. Everybody's having fun.
That song is so fun. And it reminds me a bit of Queen. Now, I'm not super familiar with Queen's discography, but, I'm specifically referring to Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, it's a conceptual song, and they were already playing around with the Halloween sounds. So I applaud them for not holding back on the ridiculousness. I think them being so playful with the lyrics and the vocals is what makes the song what it is. And also, I am so looking forward to hearing more solos from Dougie. Hopefully, there's more of those to come. He has a great range from what I've heard, and I love that he can hit those super high belts without any distortion on his vocal, which is super ironic because he'd be the first to fart into the microphone. And that's the duality of Dougie, and that's why I love him. All right, let's get into Lonely. Whew.
It's only been a day, but it's like I can't go on.
I don't know if I can go on, actually. These last few songs have exhausted me emotionally. And I've loved the experience, but oh my gosh.
I just wanna say I never meant to do you wrong. So sick of being lonely. This is killing me so slowly. Don't pretend that you don't know me, 'cause that's the worst thing you could do. Now I'm sick.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The coat's still on the couch.
I thought that said your cat's still on the couch.
Freeze the door. Don't remember you told me, baby, something's gotta give. Something that I never planned on. Help me, baby, I'm so sick of being lonely.
I love when Tom shows off his vocal agility.
I am so lonely.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be super in love with Lonely in the beginning, but it very quickly grew on me, and I think that's like a perfect song to sing in the car with your friends or by yourself. We all know McFly are the kings of sing-along choruses, and that's exactly why. But also, the bridge was a highlight for me, especially with Harry going crazy on the drums. Lastly, I will just reiterate, I love when Tom shows off his vocal agility. As someone who grew up on R&B, I really appreciate vocalists, and I cannot get enough of Tom doing vocal runs. I hope there are more of those in my future as well. Alright, Little Joanna.
Little Joanna's got big blue eyes, coconut cream on coffee-colored thighs. I could die lying in her arms.
That was nice alliteration.
Made of sand. She goes up and down in my heart, turned into jelly beans, and I'm starting to believe that day Miss Maximus.
Like, what in the Killer Queen is happening?
And that's why I'm a kissophobic. Well,
Ah!
cellulite dreams are made like lemonade. But when the shivers are salty and sea foams the color of space, she will always be my sun-kissed trampoline. She goes up and down in my heart, turned into jelly beans.
They literally did everything humanly possible in that song. I'm surprised one of them didn't throw out a whistle note just for the heck of it. First of all, they gave me 2 key changes in one song. Epic, the most ridiculous lyrics sang with such passion. Also epic, and the instrumentation, once again, spectacular. But I have to credit the composition, because that's, that's the structure of the song, and a big part of why the instrumentation sounds so great. And gosh, do these guys know how to compose a damn song. Little Joanna's just another example of why I appreciate these guys so much for not being afraid to have fun with their music. I sincerely hope we never lose having fun in music. Friday night.
Sleeping through the day 'cause I work all night. Get out the way, things are coming alive. Already giving me the eye. Think I'm gonna lose it. Think I'm gonna lose it. I think I'm gonna lose it. The walls are growing ears. I'm paranoid. No need to fear what you can't.
Okay, what drugs are they on? That's my question. Another nice call and response. In all honesty, I have no freaking idea what that song is about, but I loved it. It made me a bit anxious. I think they did a great job of building anticipation. I guess if you repeat "I'm gonna lose it" enough times, I will eventually expect an explosion of some sort. But that didn't really happen. I guess it's for the best. Again, the chorus was my favorite part of that track. I was thinking of all the things that happen on a Friday night, but nothing's really standing out to me. But then again, I don't really leave my house that often, so perhaps that's why I'm not getting anything. Oh well, love the song regardless. Next up, Walk in the Sun.
All I know that in time I'll be fine. I wonder what it's like to fly so high, or to breathe under the sea.
You see, I much prefer a walk in the sun.
They put a man on the moon.
I much prefer... Oh my gosh, sorry guys, the song is so soothing. It's like making me lose my train of thought. What I was trying to say is I much prefer a walk in the sun over surfing on the sun. Those are 2 very different activities.
I wonder what it's like up there for a walk in the sun, for a walk in the sun. Sitting and watching the world going by. Is it true when we die we go up to the sky? Whoa. I'm just following the road for a walk in the sun, for a walk in the sun.
What a nice change of pace that was, especially after the previous few songs, which were all quite intense. I was really fighting to not get lost and close my eyes and drift off into Wonderland or whatever as I was listening to it. That last chorus with the added harmonies was especially dreamy. And I do just want to credit Danny for his vocal performance there. He was the lead for the entire track and he sounded beautiful. I also love that it wasn't a super aggressive vocal because we're used to that with Danny, and him being the lead on Walk in the Sun allowed him to further show off his range and that he can give it to us softly as well. That last part sounds like a euphemism, but I promise it's not. Moving on, home is where the heart is.
I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. Hold me close and I'll take you higher than you've ever been.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I identify so much with that lyric.
Where we started, where we belong.
Ooh, that is dirty. Also did not expect those gang vocals to come in. That was really cool.
Been your haunts and your dreams upon it now. Come and stay with us. But today we're changing history, and it's okay to sing it with me. Now's your chance, think
This song has aged very well lyrically.
sisters and brothers. Now's your chance, think of your lovers. We are all sisters and brothers.
Okay, maybe the next track is a bonus track, but if not, I am going to be a bit shocked because this track is like a perfect album closer, in my opinion. Okay, lastly, we have Don't Stop Me Now. Silence is a scary sound. In regard to Home is Where the Heart Is, again, perfect closer in my opinion, and I thought it fit very well with where they were going lyrically in the previous 2 or 3 tracks. But it's like they combined the lyrical content from the last part of the album with the sounds we were hearing in the beginning of the album, and I thought that was a very clever way to bring everything together. Alright, let's go.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel like
It's nice to hear a studio version of Don't Stop Me Now,
turning inside out, yeah.
but of course I love hearing it live.
Around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause I'm having a good time. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make you supersonic while under you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me,
Okay, had to skip a little further ahead to get to Silence is a Scary Sound. Ah, hey, this is a live recording.
what it's meant to be. Well, I'm just too excited. The end of this can't be decided. She's everything for a breakout. The belly comes close, my brains out. And makes you feel you've done to me. Well, I'm just too excited. The end of this can't be decided. She's everything for a breakout. The belly comes close, my brains out. Silence is a scary sound. Funny feeling happened today, so we're buried in the past. Didn't mean much that much anyway. I know the love will never last.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty darn sure that audio was from their performance of Silence is a Scary Sound at the Wonderland tour. But actually, I really enjoyed those two tracks back to back as the closer. It did feel like more of a bonus track situation to me, but this album was friggin' amazing. I think it's safe to say this is my favorite so far. I liked every single song, obviously some more than others, but yeah, in my opinion, there's not a bad track on this album. Of course, their voices sound a bit more mature here, but what I was really impressed by is the maturity of the sound they created. Sonically, this album to me feels like the guys figured out what they do well and perfected their craft. And gosh, am I excited to see how they continued in their evolution. Funnily enough, my top 3 tracks are back to back, and those would be Sorry's Not Good Enough, Bubble Wrap, and Transylvania. Bubble Wrap being my absolute favorite, but I want to give honorable mentions to Little Joanna and Walk in the Sun, because I also connected with those tracks quite a bit. Guys, let me know what you thought of this album and your top 3 tracks. And also, let me know if you're ready to watch the Motion in the Ocean tour with me, coming very soon, so stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!